Witcher's contact in Niellen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
The Witcher, Part 4. And I prepared everything that I need, and I can go somewhere.
I don't object to your white mug.
I'm stealing from people. That's awful. But you know, there is something... There is something special about... No, not like that. There is some kind of a mood inside these houses, you know. It creates some kind of a mood, special mood, maybe. I don't know how to explain that. I mean, Velen is absolutely awful, but probably living in this kind of fortress. It's not a fortress, but you know, kind of village, separated by bridges that in case if someone attacks you can just, you know, destroy them or burn them or whatever. There is something about it, like people are living here. Yeah, it's true that Baron's people are absolutely awful.
Come on, Roach.
And they're even gonna get worse when Baron leaves, if Baron leaves, of course. But there is something about it, I don't know. There is something special.
Faster.
Where can I go? I can go to find the Pyres. This is the main quest, but I can visit these places of interest because there are a bunch of places of interest. But do I have some quests? Secondary quests? Funeral Pyres. I can make this quest because it's for level 3, and I can also, well, since I'm not far from this place, I should probably get back and find something and finish this quest, and then what I'll do is I'll burn those bodies that priest asked me, because it's for level 3, I'm level 4, and there's a quest for level, no, it's Ciri's room, it's for level 5. So I'll do these 2 quests and that's it. Oh, I forgot to install the another mod. Well, whatever. I'll leave it for now. I'll install it later. What I need is improve something. I need to improve something. I can use this thing and I can... I need... Igni in Quan. I need this. I need Igni. I'm not gonna use it right now in level 6, but 19, 22, 26. Oh boy. Well, probably. And I will use it. I'll install the mod later. It doesn't really matter right now. No big deal. But there is just too much quests. If you're okay. If you're not checking the quest list, you'll probably find yourself lost at some point.
A spinning top, Gretka's toy. Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry. The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this? A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Okay, let's speak with Gretka. Let's see.
Bissell.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did.
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Take everything and run. I was walking with my mom at some point, and
Go!
she went to look some clothes, and so I took to just touch the material and stuff. And then I was like, I didn't know how to put it, because you know, usually in stores they are very carefully put, like in front of on tables and stuff, in front of people in order to be more visually appealing. And so my mom told me, I told her, so what should I do? And she's like, just put it down and run. Because, I don't know, because if you take something logically, you should put it back, but in the state that it was before, right? It's just that there are people working here, so they're supposed to put it in a proper condition. So even if you try to put it on yourself, you know, kind of testing whether it works on you or not, colors and stuff, you know. You just leave it somewhere, but it's still kind of awful to leave it whatever the place is, because I find it kind of disrespectful, in a sense that a lot of people are just leaving things whatever they want, and then, you know, people who work at those shops, they're kind of, you know, they need to take care of all those things, because I know what it is. I worked, there was a time when I worked during my college days, and I was working in a, it was not the same shop, but it was a kind of a grocery store, but I know when people just take things and then leave them whatever they want. Like, they take, I don't know, meat or something that is supposed to be in a refrigerator, and then they leave it near chips or something. Like, why, man? What is wrong with you? So, I think it's kind of disrespectful. Curious if there's any place of interest.
Don't
No.
give cock that no back.
I was thinking about these boards, and I was checking something. I feel like I know for sure that when you take some quests, they show it on the map. They show some places of interest, but like for those little things, those little notices or stories or announcements.
Come on now.
I think I'm tired. I saw a dead kid over there, but it's just a rock. I think I need to sleep a little bit. Well, yeah. So I know for sure that when you take quests from those notice boards, people are
Slower.
I mean, people are they add quests to the, or places of interest to the map. These places of interest, the question marks. But I'm not sure whether it's for quests only, or when you read those stories they add something as well. I'm not sure.
Come out. I'm not gonna hurt you. When did you last eat?
A week back. Half a charred squirrel and a handful of berries.
Here. Be sure to share it with the others.
Thank you. Here, for you. For your kindness.
I'm so poor that I don't even have any money to give to these children. This is just awful.
All of it.
Oh, you see bestiary entry added. No, that's interesting. Is this so books are not completely useless? Oh, or something else. Ooh, I did. Both fit in. Just once. Oof, fed in. What's that? Some kind of fish? are a breed of werewolf found mainly in Skellige. The harsh and barren conditions of the Isles might explain why they primarily hunt men and are stronger than their continental brethren. Older and particularly dangerous Ulfedin are called dwarfs. Only a few daring warriors in all of Skellige history have managed to defeat an Ulfedin, and each of them is commemorated in ballads as a hero to this day. Like werewolves, Ulfedin and dwarfs are active at night, particularly when the moon is at its fullest. Fast, strong, and amazingly resilient, these creatures kill with disturbing ease. Silver blades should be brought against them, as should devil's puffball. Take note that when near death, an Ulfedin becomes particularly dangerous and will attack with doubled fury, while calling on wolves to come to his rescue. You know what's sad? It's sad that at some point, they give you a lot of information, right? But I mean, it's probably my fault, but I feel like I'm not the only one who does it. I feel like we're missing the kind of a motivation to actually use these things, all these things, bombs, oils, because in the vast majority of cases, if you go for a warrior build, if you max all your abilities and you got good gear like swords and armor and stuff, you're probably gonna kill it anyway. Same goes for science build. If you max Igni, you go with Fire Stream, you go with Igni Intensity, you go with Pyromaniac, you're just gonna cast one Igni and the creature will just burn down. And I think it's I don't know, I want to say it's kind of our fault that we're doing like this way, but at the same time the game is probably poorly balanced, in a sense that if it's kind of a roleplay game and you're playing as a witcher and you're supposed to hunt creatures, kill things, family business. If you're hunting creatures, you're kind of supposed to do it like a real witcher, using oils and stuff. But the game doesn't encourage you to do that. It's like if you go full combat, you just got so much damage that you'll just cut the creature with your sword. You just don't need anything else. Same goes for science. You can just cast Igni and the creature will burn down. Same for alchemy. You see? You're just, you use those concoctions and you deal so much damage or something that you don't need anything. I don't know, it feels weird. It shouldn't be like that. Probably the game, I mean, I hope they change it in The Witcher 4, but as far as I've heard, The Witcher 4 will follow Ciri's story, which means for us that Ciri's not really using any concoctions, potions, soils, science or something. The only thing she does is, combat. Maybe she might have combat, maybe some additional damage or something. But like, she's not using anything. She's like completely useless for her because she can teleport and she's, you know, she can't use any magic. I mean, any magic. The way sorcerers or witchers use it. So it will be, I don't know. Is there even any sense to call this game The Witcher? Whatever. I don't know. It's a philosophical question. But I think that the thing is, what we're missing as of now is one of the things that I'd like to. Probably one of the things that I don't like. I'm not sure I can use this word, but whatever. Like, not like I care much, but I think to make this game better is just a, you know, general suggestion. You can, you know, you can make it better by, you can make the game better by, kind of making players use all the skills that they can get, you know, not only combat but science as well and alchemy and everything. But I don't know how to do this seriously. It's just it's a very big question. One thing I can say for sure is that one skill point per level is not enough. So either you reduce the amount of abilities that you provide, because they give us a lot of abilities. That's the problem. Look at that. 5, 4, 20 abilities in each thing. It's just crazy. Like, seriously. Of course you'll never have enough skill points, because each ability, you're not leveling it up one time. You need to level it up several times. Here is 3 times, here is 3 times, here it's 2 times, 1, 3, but here at some point it will get up to 5 for certain skills. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Come on. Where is the 5 skill point then? 3, 3. Oh, come on, man. I'm sure there was some skill that required you to invest 5 skill points in it, no? That's weird. I am so confused. I mean, did they fix it? Or is it me? I was sure that there were some skills that required 5 skill points. This is so weird. I need to check the... So weird. I need to check the update, the change, the patch notes, the change list, whatever, for the...
Yeah, sure stinks like a mass grave. Now for the holy oils. Hope they burn well.
For the new gen update.
Now for a shot of Igni.
Burn, baby, burn. It's so weird. Well, even if it's 3 skills per level, I mean, even if it's 3 skill points to level up a skill, it's still too much. There's too much skills. You're never gonna hit the level 60. You need to replay the game 25 times with New Game Plus thing. No one's gonna do that. Even if you replay the game, it's more interesting to restart it.
That's it, Roach.
I mean, to create a new character and start from zero, from scratch. What's the point to do. Okay, you can do New Game Plus one time, but not like 25 times. Just to what? Just to improve all your skills? It's kind of weird. So they should probably, if they want to keep 60 plus skills, no problem. But they need to reduce the amount of investments in them. One skill for improved Igni, one skill for I don't know, Pyromany, one skill for this, one skill point for this, one skill point for that, and that's it. I'm just doing some nonsense here. Don't repeat my
Now for a shot of Igni.
weird things. I'm doing a bunch of weird things here, so don't repeat after me at all. Just play your game normally. I'm just having fun here when you play the game for the 1 millionth time. You're just trying to have fun as much as you can.
Still alive.
Show me what you got.
If it ain't that fucking priest, it's corpse eaters. I'm done with this damn town.
A priest?
We'd agreed to meet as usual, just a larger delivery. Good customer, I thought. Then they whipped out blades.
We still talking about a priest of the eternal fire?
I'd say so. Beat-stained pricks can't be trusted. This one had ordered premium-grade fist tech from me 3 times, everything perfect. But the 4th, his man came at us with knives, sought to knock us out of trade. Shoved me in that ditch with the corpses. Must have thought the ghouls would take care of the rest.
And to make sure, he hired a witcher to burn the bodies, destroy any evidence.
A witcher? Meaning you? So what now?
Nothing. Didn't pay me to burn the living.
Oh, thank the gods it's true what they say. Though mutants, you live by a code. Oh, thank you, witcher.
Problem with this.
Now for a shot of Igni. It's clearing up. Come on, Roach.
Come on, Roach. This is what I'll do. I'm not even gonna attack them. I don't know what am I doing. What are you doing, man? Yo, Lord, what you doing, Lord? Ooh. Let's pretend nothing happened.
That's it, Roach.
Pretend. Velen. It's really depressing. Quick level or heavy. Velen is probably the worst place that I've ever seen in the video game. In not only in The Witcher, actually, in the video games. Why did I say video games? In the video games. I mean, of course, if you don't take into, like, the thing is, I'm not really playing any horror games. I'm not really watching horror movies or something. So, I'm speaking only about normal games, you know.
Curses! Go for the whoreson's eyes! He's ours! The cunt's ours! Oh, you witch fucker!
Where's the horse?
Flail your skin off. As it should have.
Let me out, I beg you! He's around here somewhere! There's gotta be!
Oh, no.
Look for me stall by the bridge across the pond tower. Got goods for the army mostly.
So
But I'll make an exception for you.
well, thank you.
Move it!
Terribly dear, these tariffs.
King sets them, not me.
You decided this was not one of it.
Direction.
Perhaps we might reach an understanding, eh?
We could try. All a try.
Priest with a sword. Fun, right? Or mace. Or
Well,
whatever it
Witcher,
is.
have you completed your task?
Why do you priests take an interest in the fallen so late?
The Church of the Eternal Fire's first duty is to the living. You've no notion of the work we did just after the battle. The wounded needed tending, refugees, pastoral care. We had sermons to deliver, donations to collect.
Relieved to hear it. What would the people have done without you? So, took care of the graves. Interesting, actually. One of the corpses proved to be quite, well, alive. And pretty talkative.
What do you mean?
Fistech dealer. One of them survived. Had an awfully interesting story to tell.
Intriguing. I would purchase this story from you. For all time. Exclusively.
Moral values or money? I think the biggest... That was actually interesting. I wanted to say that I think the biggest problem in this game is the fact that you get nowhere to spend this money, but I think you don't really need to spend that money. I think when you... It's if you want money, you take money, right? That's interesting. But it's another choice that you need to make, but I suppose that considering that we know the story, we know that these priests of eternal fire are absolutely awful, what's the point to take money from them? But I'm actually curious, are there people who actually take money from them? What for? You don't need any money here. Maybe people without values? People who... There are people who actually disconnect from the... They kind of disconnect the video game from the reality. I think I've seen that in the Red Dead Redemption 2 subreddit. There are people who do not connect your choices in a video game to your personality in a real life. And I think that it's not correct at all, because your choices in the vast majority of cases, okay, sometimes there are exceptions, but in the vast majority of cases, the choices that you make in a video game, they are more or less connected to your real personality. So if you're not killing in real world, why would you kill someone in a video game? Now, I'm not really speaking about like some quests or when you're defending against random creatures or stuff. I'm speaking particularly about situations when you're responsible for the fate of a NPC or something. It's especially the case in Red Dead Redemption 2, but in The Witcher 2 you can save certain people as well. And it's quite interesting. It's funny that people don't see any connection between the fact that you rob someone or kill someone or take dirty money from a priest, a corrupted priest that is kind of burning people alive, but in reality he's completely corrupted and absolutely awful person. And you know, it's like some people, there's a kind of quote in Russian that money does not smell, something like that. And it's It's very interesting. And certain people, they use this kind of logic that, well, I get money, why should I care? I have money, they give me money for something that I do. I take the money and that's it. I'm not asking any additional questions. They got no moral values. And they don't see the connection between the choices that they make in a video game and in reality. While in reality, there is always a connection. That's the problem. Choices that you make in a video game, it's connected to your personality in a sense that you're probably not gonna choose something that you wouldn't do in real life. So if you're not taking any money from him, it's because you have some moral values. And if you're taking money from such a person, it means that you don't have any moral values, and you probably would do the same in a real life.
You can hire me, but you sure as hell can't buy me.
Ah, an impasse. Then it will be cheapest to kill you.
3 on 1. Surely we'll manage, Witcher or not. Take him!
Run, Roach.
I think... Okay. I think the main difference...
Come on, Roach.
Tinwich. Oh. Where should I go? I think the main difference between it's actually pretty far. The main difference between a video game and a real life, in the case of The Witcher, for example, is the fact that in real life the person who's like stealing or killing or something or harming you is not gonna get punished. Is not gonna get punished.
Beware of the ghouls.
Right now.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
What do you need?
Need from the men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse eaters coming out all the while. Rid us of them, and we'll give you a share.
They are stealing things from dead people. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of gross. Whatever. I don't know.
Deal.
Bit of harvest. Scavengers. That's just awful. Wow. Let's look at it as a quest, not as a additional quest, which makes the game more interesting. Because if you refuse, you're not gonna get it, then that's it. But yeah, obviously, stealing from dead bodies is kind of gross.
Conjuring! Bastards conjuring!
The way they scream, it's funny.
What? Scram! Go!
Just keep coming and coming and coming. I'm just not doing any damage. Where's my damage? Can't be serious.
Thank you, sir. Saved our rides, you did. Here, take it. Your pay and a share of the horse who forced us to dig up the dead. Godspeed now. That's no corpse either.
He was killed. He forced them. That's fun. Very interesting.
Just hope we get out of here before the corpse eaters show.
Run, Roach.
Isn't it the place where we saw kids and saved them? That's interesting.
Let's go.
Heard you can get food from the barons now.
What about them mines?
Say you much I were in Novigrad.
Novigrad? You've got to poke your nose out the village.
Barren wasteland.
Heard about them sick black ones being sent to Tamara.
He's blood furters.
Not young'uns.
Faster.
Blasphemers, dog's blood, should all be flogged, legs torn from their asses. My sweet boy, have mer, help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers, pox taken, profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
This quest is very interesting. It's a very interesting quest. So the woman is complaining about the idols being... I mean, they're not really destroyed, but... You know.
Warts and
They're
mange?
lying on the floor.
Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you. Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts. And the gods will guide ye. You look awful.
The problem is that this quest is for level 10 and I'm level 4, so that's probably not the best idea to do it right now. But we will get back to this quest just a little bit later. Oh, this village is actually important one because there is a quest here.
buying or just perusing?
Show me what you've got on offer.
36 gold. Come on, man. Play some coin.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
You seek trouble? Don't. It'll find you.
Get no blue stripe commander. I got only one, I have 3 of them to feel safe. Come on, man.
Scabies.
That's a good card.
Dum 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 dum.
And whosoever finds the Baron's daughter will not go unrewarded.
Would the Baron like a new daughter? Got a few I can spare.
I've got a son to spare. Son's better, stronger.
Nights it's best to bar the door and shut.
Looking for a hunter named Niellen.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. We come back, found no sign of her.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
And this be the witchman, the freak of nature. Pick more interesting
Watchman.
things from my nose.
Like Watchman.
Come on, gents. Double quick. Fast as farts. Go at it.
A lot of quests in this village. Let's speak with Glenna first and then make
Greetings,
a
you Glenna?
Aye. The gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times. We talk.
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No, a cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Thanks. Farewell.
So, there's a fist fight.
Since the locals. Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jordan can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
Let's go.
All right.
All in.
Let's see just how fierce Jonah is.
Bam. Bam.
Feast your eyes on an epic clash between Jonah and the Drifter.
That soldier's corpse has chopped off fingers he did and traded the baubles for victuals at the castle. For that, he was cursed. Grew gone, lost all his hair, and now he awaits.
Drifters defeated Jonah. Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy from the inn at the crossroads to defeat, then Fishculper from Lindenville. I'll leave you to guess what he does.
In the crossroads. This is interesting. Because I've passed by that place.
Did even Aunt Hannah visit today?
No.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them.
I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Niellen's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Okay.
Thanks.
Wow.
Farewell.
Actually, I'd like to repair something.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
I'll take a look.
Let's see. Oh look, we can buy something. We can buy this part of the map. There are a bunch of useless things. Diagrams of new garden, swords, something. Completely useless. Whatever. What I'll do is I'll repair my stuff. And I will play Gwen.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Because Gwen is important. It's probably one of the most important things. One of the most fun things, probably. But it's quite important. Because if you miss cards, then it might be sad. Anything else? No. Oh, that's a good card. Dijkstra. Sigismund Dijkstra. Wow. Plague Maiden. That's great.
Muscles?
No.
Yeah?
So long.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. Thanks.
Ouch.
Well.
Sir, why we're up to our noses in frights and horrors, imps, Samovillas, mammons, flying drakes, pikes, oh, and bats.
I like this quest because it gives you. Oh, besides,
We'll get the old bugger, you
I need to save this guy. I like this quest because it gives you the. I mean, I like it. I like it, and I don't like it because it forces you to choose, and what should you choose? That's the problem. For some reason, when you try to put yourself in a perspective of the person that is doing certain things, you find yourself in a very weird situation. You're kind of supposed to help someone, but then another person got its own reasons, and when you listen to them, they're like, wow. I mean, it seems kind of logic. It seems like, well, yeah, I understand why you did that, but it shouldn't be like that, and this is bad, and I don't know. You know what to do usually. La 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 la. I like the song of the song dancer.
Witcher?
It's not
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Niellen's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Niellen ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
There is something fishy about it. No?
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Niellen's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Now we start to understand what is actually happening. But you see, here's another philosophical dilemma. I mean, she sounds kind of logic. I mean, her sister disappeared. If people are gone for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days, they're probably gone, dead, missing, whatever. And it's true that her husband might be, Hannah's husband might be Niellen. He might keep looking for some, I don't know. He might keep looking for her and to find any, you know, anything, any piece of info or piece of cloth or whatever. So he's gonna waste his life if he finds nothing. He might keep looking, but at the same time he asks you to find, and that's your quest, so you can accept. She said double the money. So it's always the question of money, you see. People are hiding their dirty secrets and they're giving you money. It's always the matter of money. You're kind of working for money, but at the same time, you see, the game kind of forces you into some kind of an ideology. You should help people, right? It's not even about money. Someone gave you a task, and if it's an absolutely adequate task, why not doing it, right? So Niellen gave you a task. Let's say he promised you 20 crowns or whatever the money they're using, and she proposes you the double of this amount. Do you need the double that money, or do you need to find the truth? Because Niellen is looking for it, and especially this woman approaches you in the middle of the nowhere. There's something fishy about it.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Heartless? Your sister disappeared. Who is heartless here?
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting. Must be
Smell of
Hannah.
a rotting corpse,
Torn to pieces
spattered all
literally.
around.
Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while. Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters. Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Seems like someone's there. It's not behind the wall, it's kind of far, I suppose, but still interesting. We hear sounds of some kind of a beast or something. Totally not.
What now?
Oh boy, it's a lot of damage. I'm done. Come on, man. How much wolves here? Come. I died. I died. Oh boy. I lost everything. That's awful. I don't even know where are the signs anymore.
Must be Hannah.
Smell of a rotting corpse.
Torn to pieces, blood spattered all around.
That's a lot of damage.
No man did this. This is getting in. Claw marks. Deep. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful. Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
I hope I'm not gonna die again. Use Quan. Don't use Igni. Use Quan and your sword.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters. Notes. Wonder whose.
I am who I am. I can't change that. Shards woven of parsley and potions made of virgin's tears might work in all wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage. But I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises, to go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is for the best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing, to tear apart with fan and claw, at least here deep in the woods. Yeah? Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing, to tear it apart with fan and claw, another. At least here deep in the woods, I won't hurt any people. Merciful Melitella. watch over any who stray too close. Well, Geralt is not commenting anything, he's not saying anything, but Niellen is a werewolf.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
You know what I'll do? I'll save. Just save here. Because it's a very dangerous thing. To play like that. Without any save. Let's wait. I want to use Igni. Leave me alone. Still. Come on, man. Why are you... Come on. What is this damage? Why is he 2-shotting me? Or 3-shotting me? It's not... Whatever. Maybe Irden? Irden. This is the sword of the song dancer. Blade dancer? That's The problem is that at some point he'll start regenerating, but I don't have any bombs for him. Blinds, this is not running powers. I need something silver, something. Look at that regeneration. What is this? I'm not damaging him, he's just killing me 3 shots. What can I do against him? I mean, I can use Quan, but not sure if it's a good idea.
Not your lucky day. Finally!
That was awful.
Stop! Don't harm him!
You insane? Stand back, he's dangerous.
Not to me, he's not. It's Niellen.
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand. I love him. He was near to being mine till you came along. Go away! Leave us be!
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle. but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Wow.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. Do it. Please.
Now you see, here's a very interesting. This is why I said this is a very interesting mission, quest. So, in the end, I will get back to the beginning, but in the end, you see, you have a choice between saving the sister or not. The problem is that if you save her, she's gonna blame you for killing Niellen because you protected her. She's not gonna say yes. You wanted to kill her, and she still blames you for saving her. If you don't save her, which is kind of logic because she doomed her sister to death, she sent her in the forest while she knew that she's gonna get killed by Niellen. You're kind of making a right choice, right? You're in the end, you see, you're making a decision. You need to make a decision. You're choosing, and that's what it's something that you find only in The Witcher 3. You start by this quote: "If I'm to choose between a greater and a lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all." This quote you see everywhere in the books, in the TV show, in the video games as well. But then there's the second part, and we will see it eventually. And the second part sounds like, sometimes though, the stakes are too high. Sometimes in choosing a greater evil, you'll do good, albeit in a small way. Most times you need to make choice, never look back. And this is this is exactly what happened in this situation. You had to make a choice. In the real life, who are you to judge this woman? She kind of killed her sister, even if it was not with her own hands, but she killed her. And we are kind of forced to take this position of a judge, where we need to judge people and we need to decide whether what they do or they ask us is correct or not. Not only she proposed you money to stop looking for her sister, so not only she sent her sister to death, but also she wanted to hide it when the Witcher actually kind of appeared and he started to look for the clues what happened to Hannah. I just don't know. I don't know. It's very difficult sometimes. Certain quests are very difficult. Probably when you play it for the 5th time, it's a little bit easier, but because you know all the stories and you've already had your regrets or not. But honestly, when I played it the first time, I felt very, I don't know. Sad or something. Maybe not sad. Sad is not the most correct word. Well, I felt I didn't know what to choose. I didn't know what to choose.
Hey, yeah. Let's dance.
Wolves are attacking bear. Sentries. La. They killed it? Oh, they killed it. That's crazy.
Let's go.
Nice job. Look at the damage. Look at the damage. 2 hits and you're dead. Okay, I guess.
Giving me no choice.
Well.
Faster.
Sometimes he's not hiding his sword automatically and it's kinda, yeah, I don't know, I like it. I like it when it's automatic.
That stench.
This is dog.
What now, you piece of filth?
Your vessel. Couldn't afford to pay for ourselves and Patrick, so we sent the young lad to you. I know things are tough your way too, but you have 3 tykes of your own, so know that if I didn't have to, I'd not ask this of you. But here in Velen, well, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Please care for Patrick like your own son. We'll come back for him soon as the war is over. 1,000 thanks. Hannah. P.S. Patrick's got a sack of coin on his back. enough to pay his guide what we agreed on. You shouldn't have to add anything of your own. PPS. Patrick's afraid of the dark. If you can, leave a candle burning by his bed. They say crime doesn't pay. Huh. Never heard greater. Okay.
That's it, Roach.
Be gone. Reaper's the only one you'll talk to now.
What did this man do to you?
Him? Nothing. Appeared in the village, looking to trade his ring for some bread.
But we've no food, none, because of the Black Ones. Trampled our fields, raided our granaries, burnt our orchards. So instead of bread, he'll get a noose.
Please, good folk, do you not have ears? I did not want this war. I have deserted to go home to my wife and child. Take everything I have, but spare my life.
Let him go.
Oh, sure. And maybe give him some fixings for the journey. Saddle up a horse for him.
Black Ones showed us no mercy. We show them none in return.
You see, here's another dilemma. I mean, they're kind of fried in a sense that if they're not showing any mercy, why should you show them some mercy? But at the same time, it's a vicious circle, and you're never gonna leave the circle. If no one breaks the circle, it's gonna continue going. So black ones are killing normal people, and normal people are killing black ones, you see. But if he's saying the truth, then why not spare his life? I mean, you cannot know for sure, but someone gotta end this vicious circle.
Tried it the nice way. Gotta try something different.
Get a witcher! He's mates with the Black Ones!
Pathetic.
He said that you have to kill them, but you don't have a choice. Apparently.
Thank you. If you had not come...
If I'd not come, only one man would have died. Really going back to your wife?
Yes. She bore a child just before the war started. A girl. I named her Beatrice, after her grandmother. Why? Why did you help me?
It was the lesser evil. Oh boy. I hate to choose.
It was the lesser evil, I think. Now go. Stay off the high roads and give any villages a wide berth until you cross the Yaruga.
I think. In the end, you see, you need to make a decision. And that's a big problem. It's a... In the end, in The Witcher, you kind of have this idea of, if I have to choose between a greater and a lesser evil, I'd rather not choose at all. But at the same time, you're choosing all the time. And in the TV show, they're showing us the why Geralt is called the Butcher of Blaviken. And he needs to choose, and he chooses something. This one are pretty strong actually. I'm not sure. Am I able to save the game?
Your head from my saddle. Show me what you got.
So when girl decides to actually save Renfrey, he decides to fight Renfrey, and then he kills her, but he refuses to give to Strigobor? No, I don't remember his name. That mage who studies Renfrey and other girls like that. This one. He refuses to give her body to Strigobor. I don't know what his name is. And then things go wrong. See, because he needs to make a choice. He did a choice. He did choose something. But things went horribly wrong. You need to choose, you don't have a choice. Choosing. The problem is that, with choosing something is that, some people say, well, you're making choices every single day. Well, in reality, I do not consider minor choices as choices, you see? I mean, choosing between an orange or a banana, it's not a choice. It's just whatever you feel like eating, you just choose it. That's it. It's not a big choice. It's more like I'm speaking more about the about big choices. Like saving someone's life, if we're speaking about the future, or doing something else, something important in your life, whether you need to go to, I don't know, study or not, to choose some particular university, choose like one faculty over another, or choose one job over another. A lot of big choices in your life, and which might have big consequences as well, good or bad. I think we didn't have this info before. Villages and names and stuff.
Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies. But where's all that faith coming from?
Japan. Very nice. More. That's great.
Oh!
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
The only thing I care are one cards. For some reason I don't have any money. Why am I always low on money? I don't get it. Oh, duty. Okay. No. Let's play Gwen.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
I like Gwen. I actually have two of these guys. Cranford Reverse Dragon Hunter. It's great. So I can get rid of this guy, for example, and it's useless. That looks bad for them. Could be worse. It's a very strong card. You in Northern Realms, well, I almost want to say this is the best card. I mean, from the leader abilities, because other abilities are kind of nah. It boosts you so much. It's kind of crazy. Siege Tower. That's amazing.
Got a lump of bread today. 2, 3. The old witch sword works too.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Okay. Let's repair stuff. Doesn't have anything interesting, right?
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
One specifically. Wow. Oh no, I didn't take the siege time. What? Spies. Oh boy. Oh, come on, man. Are you using all your cards? What's going on? Oh boy. Nice card, man. Nice card. Siege top. That's what I'm. And I can get rid of Sabrina Kulavisic. Stennis. Oh, that's amazing. I'm getting all the things that I need. I'll eventually get rid of Zolt and all these not special cards, and that's it. I'm trying in the previous times that I played the Witcher, I tried to kind of differentiate. I tried to play with different decks. I tried with the Nilfgaardian Empire, but they play more or less like Northern Realms. They play a lot with spies and units that are boosting each other, so it's kind of it's a different deck, but it's more or less the same. So then you have a Squirtle and monstrous decks, and they are playing with kind of summoning abilities like Necro. That's it. We'll see. This is the end of this part, probably. So
I don't know.
what are these? That's it for this part, and then done.
So you're that white one.
I will continue very, very soon. I did quite some quests, so it's fine. Though I can really say that I'm super productive in the sense that I could have done them faster, but I'm already skipping certain important parts. Like I'm not really reading all the notices on the boards.
If it
Not
weren't for our
treated
fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long past.
like letters and stuff, and it's like I'm reading maybe 20% of things that I get, 80% I'm skipping, so I don't know.
You're a man well traveled, so tell me.
I did quite some quests, but I can't say that I did much in 2 hours. That's awful. Whatever. Goodbye.
Go gather roots.